Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the absolute worst physical pain you have ever felt. Now, imagine that pain is not just in your body, but in the air you breathe. You open your eyes, gasping for air, but there is no oxygen, only the thick, choking stench of sulfur and burning flesh. You are waist-deep in a liquid that glows with a terrifying heat, a fire that burns but never consumes. You look around, and the realization hits you with the force of a physical blow. The preachers were right. The tracts were right. You are in hell, but you are a survivor. You are a modern person of the 21st century. You are smart, strategic, and resourceful. On Earth, you were the person who always found a way. You talked your way out of speeding tickets. You navigated complex corporate politics. You manipulated situations to your advantage. You lived by the philosophy that every system has a loophole, every prison has a crack in the wall, and every guard has a price. So instead of screaming in terror like the millions around you, you go quiet. You suppress the panic. You start to think. You tell yourself, I am not going to stay here. I am going to break out. I just need a plan. You survey the landscape of torment. The lake of fire stretches endlessly, a horizon of anguish. But you spot figures patrolling the perimeter, the wardens of this place, the demonic entities. You formulate a plan. It is a three-step strategy based on human psychology: confidence, deception, and bribery. Phase 1 is confidence. You remember reading about predator psychology. You know that wolves attack the weak, the limping, and the fearful. So you decide not to look like a victim. You straighten your back against the crushing atmospheric weight of judgment. You wade through the lava with a stride that suggests authority. You wear your arrogance like a suit of armor. You tell yourself, if I act like I own the place, they will hesitate. They will wonder if I am one of them. You approach the first entity you see, a twisted, ancient horror standing guard near a ridge. You don't cower. You look it dead in the eye. Phase 2 is the lie. You launch your opening gambit. You speak with the calm, clipped tone of a lawyer or a CEO. You say, excuse me, there has been a significant mistake. I'm not supposed to be here. Do you know who I am? I have connections. My name was not on the list. This is a clerical error, a bureaucratic mix-up. If you don't release me immediately, there will be severe consequences from upper management. You invoke the bureaucracy of the afterlife, gambling that even hell has paperwork. You lie with the skill you perfected over a lifetime of small dishonesties. You try to gaslight a demon. You try to convince the tormentor that it is the one in trouble, not you. For a moment, the creature goes still. You think it's working. You feel a glimmer of hope. You think, I'm actually going to pull this off. But the creature doesn't move. So you move to phase 3, the bribe. On Earth, money was the universal key. If money didn't work, influence did. You lean in close, lowering your voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Look, you say, let me pass the gates. I can make it worth your while. I know things. I have secrets. I have souls I can pledge to you, people I left behind on Earth. I can give you access to power. Just look the other way for 10 seconds. You offer up everything you have. You try to negotiate a trade deal with the darkness. And that is when the silence breaks. It starts as a low rumble in the creature's chest. Then it erupts into laughter. A sound so hideous it scrapes against your very being. It's not just the creature laughing. The laughter echoes from the walls, from the fire, from the darkness itself. You realize the terrifying truth. They aren't listening to you because they are considering your offer. They are listening to you because it's funny. Your arrogance. They invented pride. It is their native language. Your lies. You are trying to deceive the father of lies. You cannot trick the inventors of trickery. And your bribe. You look down at yourself and realize you are naked. You are destitute. You have absolutely nothing to offer. You left your bank account, your reputation, and your influence in the casket. You cannot buy your way out of a place where the currency is suffering. The strategy collapses. The confident man facade crumbles, and you are just a small, terrified soul standing in judgment. There is no clerical error. There is no mistake. You are exactly where your choices led you. The gate isn't locked because they are afraid you'll get out. It's locked because you don't have the key. Here is the reality check. Escaping hell is impossible from the inside. The greatest strategists, the most brilliant scientists, the most charismatic leaders. If they die without God, they are all equally helpless. There is no wall to climb. There is no guard to bribe. The chasm is fixed. A prison break requires a flaw in the system, but God's justice is flawless. There is only one person who has ever broken into hell and walked out again. His name is Jesus Christ. He didn't use a bribe. He paid the full price with his blood. He didn't use deception. He used the truth. He didn't sneak past the guards. He conquered the grave and took the keys of death and Hades. The escape plan you are looking for was written 2,000 years ago on a hill called Calvary. God knew that you could never be smart enough to escape the consequences of sin on your own. He knew that if you woke up in that lake of fire, you would be doomed. So he provided the escape route before you arrived. Jesus is the door, but this door only opens from the side of the living. Right now, your heart is beating. That rhythm in your chest is a ticking clock. You don't need a strategy for the afterlife. You need a savior for this life. Don't wait until you are standing waist deep in the fire, trying to bluff a demon. It will be too late. Drop the strategy, drop the pride. Accept Jesus now.